What's up everybody, it's DirtyDan, and I'm going to be talking about some of the new ghosts and new item cosmetic changes that are happening and coming soon in Phasmophobia. But before we start, consider subscribing to my channel. It's free, and if you don't like what you see, you can always unsubscribe. The first item on the agenda today is talking about the new ghosts in Phasmophobia, which is the Hantu and the Yokai. First, let's talk about the Hantu. Now, cool thing about the Hantu, which is read in their bio within the game, is the fact that Hantu's power is reliant on the temperatures of the house/building you are in. One of the Hantu's strengths is that the colder the room is, the more likely they are to hunt. One of its weaknesses is that it will move slower within warmer areas of the building that you are in. It also says in the journal that the colder the room is, the faster they will chase you within that room. So best chance of survival is staying away from the colder sides of the building when it comes to the Hantu. Now onto the Yokai, probably one of the most interesting additions to the ghost family, for its sole power is that it's attracted to human voices. So granted you have a friend or two that don't shut up and are known for being loud, then you may end up in a risky and dangerous situation. One of the yokai's unique strengths is that talking near a yokai will anger it and make it more likely to hunt you. Granted, when it does hunt you, it can only hear voices that are close to it, so if you run far enough, eventually it won't be able to hear you, unless you are in a smaller house. Both of these ghosts, by the way, can be repelled by the crucifix and smudge sticks. Now, onto the item cosmetic changes that are happening in Phasmophobia. So far, there are 7 new cosmetic changes to items, as well as a new item that most ghost hunters don't know about. Number 1 on the new cosmetic items in Phasmophobia is the ghostwriting book. Now, as you can see here, we've got some cool golden inlay on the back of the book, as well as a pentagram, which makes the book look even more official to the ghost hunting reality of this game. And on the right image, it shows the book how it is closed with some brown rope, as well as a pen, to which might possibly mean new ghost writing animations for the ghost, where the pen may move on its own and write stuff for the player. Number 2 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the flashlight. This item is looking pretty cool for its flashy yet simple silver color, but don't let its looks deceive you, for this flashlight is what is known as the level 1 flashlight due to its very old design and probably small radius of light. This is going to definitely be the standard flashlight for new players that don't have enough money for something better. I believe this may even just be a new flashlight, but further details haven't been released to confirm whether this is a new item or just a cosmetic change. Number 3 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the EMF reader. This new EMF looks just like the one that you would buy in real life, and the color black really does make it look a lot better than the older one. As well as you can see the small new extra details that they have worked in for this EMF reader. Number 4 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the camera. This camera looks really clean, with a lot of fine cut details, as well as a lot more expensive looking than the old camera. It's also got a logo brand named Boney, which is obviously referring to the company brand Sony. But granted, this may be a possible new camera that will be added to Phasmophobia, but again, no details have been disclosed whether this will be a new item or not. Number 5 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the Spirit Box. Now again, this looks a lot cleaner and more realistic than the old Spirit Box. With its orange screen and its many other button designs, this is probably one of the nicest reworks I've seen so far. Number 6 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the lighter. Now, this lighter may just look like the one that's already made in Phasmophobia, but the difference with this is that the inside of the lighter you can see has some very small minute details which you cannot see with the lighter that exists right now. Granted, this was a small detail tweak to make the lighter look even more realistic and better looking than the older one. Number 7 on new cosmetic changes in Phasmophobia is the UV flashlight. This new flashlight look really makes this UV light stand out. With its custom metal hanger, its handmade grooves, and orange button, this was a really huge upgrade on style from what used to be the UV flashlight. And last but not least, a new confirmed item, which is another source of lighting candles. Yup, you guessed it, matches. A very cool new addition to the game for lighting up candles around the house or building that you may be hunting in. This may be a sign that with lighters over time, they eventually will run out of lighter fluid. So if you run out of lighters, you have backup, in case you need to light up the area while hunting for ghosts. But that's it for the new ghosts and cosmetic changes of Phasmophobia. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like the video, as well as comment if you have any further questions or even theories on what else they might add to the game. And of course, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.